play the entire song. No, I want you to sit here and listen to how bad of an intro song this is.
But okay, the song is called "Partners in Crime." This is about crime.
I get why you're linking them. I'm saying it's bad.
Yeah, well, I could have picked a better intro song, but then
I know that's why it's frustrating. I know you can. It's not that I think you're incapable of doing it. It's that you just get so obsessed with a specific band. Or like 3 bands, and then for 4 months we just have to listen to you shoehorn their songs into the intro music. You son of a bitch.
Fair enough. Well, to be fair, you give me like a hard one. This is a fucking like I don't want to spoil the episode, but you'll see. This is hard to pick a song for.
Sure, but I think that any song, like you could have done any song about crime, and it would have been as applicable.
I don't know one other song.
Fuck you. Hey everybody, welcome to Fill My Heart. I don't know. Did I even share this yet on Facebook?
Probably not. I don't know. Facebook is garbage.
Yeah, Facebook sucks. I'm Drew Absher. That's Parker Newman.
Yeah.
You want to introduce yourself? You want to try?
Parker Newman.
There you go.
I'm not allowed to introduce myself. Apparently,
you've lost all.
I've lost my
privileges.
Yeah.
How's it going, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I feel kind of bad a little bit because all that Vic stuff happened. And I wanted to just kind of brush it off, but then I went on a podcast and, kind of revamped it. So I feel bad about that. But, yeah, go watch that. When it's out, I don't know.
Nah, who cares? I mean, it's all good.
What about you?
I feel all right. I got kind of annoyed yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just, there was, I don't even know if I should talk about it.
The guys at...
No, well, we can talk about that.
Yeah, I definitely want to.
No, I just, now you know what? I'll just maybe talk about it on the Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something probably.
Oh boy, this is a good. I feel like it's a normal, boring story, but you just want to plug the Patreon.
No,
and this is a good way.
I just got into a little bit of a road rage incident.
Oh
no, I'm totally joking.
Shit.
It's just something super mundane like that.
Oh, that's not that mundane though.
Yeah,
or just like a.
I think road rage is pretty mundane.
I mean, depends how far the road.
Yeah, I mean,
goes.
obviously, if I shot my gun at somebody, then that's not as mundane. But just getting mad in traffic or whatever.
Yeah, totally.
No, we got into a fucking. Me and Parker are fugitives of the fucking Slovenian mafia right now.
Yeah, we kind of pissed off some Eastern European gentlemen at a coffee shop the other day. So basically, Drew can explain the actual seating situation a lot better, I think, than I can.
You want me to try?
Yeah.
So there's a coffee shop in Sacramento that me and Parker it's like our that diner in Seinfeld. You know what I mean? For our group of friends. We just spend all of our time there. It's like Central Perk from Friends, it's just like our hangout spot.
Yeah, totally.
And so me and Parker met up there to write jokes the other day, and their outside seating, because obviously during COVID you can't sit inside, so their outdoor seating situation is they have 12 tables.
Yeah. And
tables 1 and 12 are meant to seat 2 people. And so those are open. And then, the tables right in the middle.
Yeah, 5 and 6.
Yeah, 5 and 6 are open. But only, it's 4 seats total, but 2 separate tables. But the reason they have it open is obviously so if you have a group of 4, you can sit somewhere.
Totally.
But, we didn't have a group of 4, so me and Parker just sat at the table of 2. And then these, older Eastern European guys, probably in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Sit down. But dude, the guy sat down with this is crazy, right? He sat down with that energy. He just was I mean, can you believe this? They block off 2 tables and then, now we got to sit so close to each other. I can't believe,
Yeah.
And me and Parker are what? Don't sit down next to us, If that was us and we saw that, we'd be maybe, at most, maybe we'd be hey, are you guys okay if we sit here? We would ask the people before
totally.
just sitting
I
down.
probably wouldn't even do that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. At most, I think most normal people would just move on and go sit. Because they have seating around the corner and stuff, but it's just benches and stuff, It's not a table. And So Parker's like stewing, and I'm like, we got to do something because like we're just being way too quiet for it to be comfortable.
Yeah, totally.
So I was like,
I called Messi a cunt. I did it. I talked shit about.
Yeah, you talked shit about Eastern European soccer.
Yeah,
and that's why Germany.
Yeah, so I actually stood up for myself for once in my life, and
I didn't see it coming.
I told Drew I want all the Patreon money, and no, I just said like, because he said like, this is crazy, no, and I'm like, yeah, no, it is, it's definitely insane. But do you think you could not sit right next to us just because we're in the middle of a pandemic and that?
Yeah, and then the dude just looks at Parker and goes, "No, we gonna sit here."
Yeah, I'm like I'm gonna.
And then like I think I jumped in and was like, no, but like because of the pandemic.
Yeah, it's more the principle. Like
yeah.
I wasn't even like you're gonna get me sick. It's like, dude, like we live in a society. Like it's a Costanza moment.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Well, and I think that was like I think that was what I forget which one of us said it, but like what I think the moment that he understood it, where it was like. Dude, like if this is why people can't keep coming outside is because people like you are just like, oh, this is crazy. I guess I'll just sit here right next to people.
Totally.
Like, if you want to have people go outside, you have to follow the rules.
100%.
And then he's like, go ask inside if I can sit there. And I'm like, no, you go.
Yeah, it's also like they're going to say no.
Yeah,
and it's the 6 foot rule.
Yeah, but he was just like, well, why don't you guys go see if I'm allowed to sit here? And you're like, no, you can go inside.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm not going to be a fucking, like, snitch about it. I'm just, I'm talking to you man to man. Like, hey, can you fucking not sit right next to me?
I don't know if I've pitched this on the show, but I think, I truly believe this. I think that the United States becomes a better country if we all start hating Eastern Europeans. I'm being genuine. I think that we can solve racism by giving everyone one group of people to hate, and it's former Soviets. That's how I feel. I think that solves a lot of racial tensions in this country.
No, I agree, honestly. I mean, it's kind of like they're not good people. It's like they don't believe in COVID, apparently, and they don't believe that the Armenian genocide happened.
Yes,
so
and then they sell you...
They're denying everything.
They sell you dirty, smogged, used cars. You know what I mean? They're doing shit off the books. They're not... they're forging DMV paperwork constantly. They're quite frankly inflating the sweatsuit market to an unreasonable cost. I think that they are just bad people, and I think that we should just... Which countries are part of the former Soviet Union? Do you know?
I don't know. I only know about the former Soviet Confederacy. So that's a dumb, kind of smart joke.
What part of that was smart?
Okay, maybe
just
not.
Just because you knew like the most baseline Civil War.
Yeah, I do.
It's Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus,
Kazakhstan,
Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Latvia, Lithuania. Oh, I thought the Czech Republic was in there.
Huh.
Interesting.
Do they know that? Do they know that they're not on? They didn't get on the list.
They're like, oh, we didn't make the list of top 15 post-Soviet states.
You are not getting in with those shoes, Czechoslovakia.
Dude, there's got to be... What do you think happens in Turkmenistan?
Oh, nothing good.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even heard of that place.
Nothing good. It's probably a fake country.
I agree.
Created by... Is that the one in Dark Tourist where, like, it's not a real place, but it's, like, it's just a palace, and that's it?
I don't know. That's a good question. Turkmenistan.
Yeah.
This is a world history class now.
Turkmenistan.
Oh, how about
what about Turkwomenistan?
Yeah, I was gonna say men I stand.
Let's not invade Turkmenistan. Let's invade they themistan. How about that?
No, it looks like it's a real fucking country.
Oh, okay.
Shit's weird over there, dude. It's like, isn't it weird how like the Middle East just goes right into Russia?
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't make sense in my brain.
No, me neither.
It's so weird.
We don't learn about that in school, probably because it's not important. They don't matter, but maybe. No.
Yeah, no, it is bizarre to me. Like, look how tiny like Armenians look Middle Eastern.
Yeah. It's probably, so tiny because it's cold there. Anyway. I'm sorry. I'm just...
What's happening to you today? You've dissolved. Yeah, no. That was such a bizarre argument, too, because, like, the guy was arguing as if we didn't understand his logic. That's where I was getting so frustrated.
Yeah.
Is we were like, yeah, man, like, it's just not safe. And he's like, no, here's the thing. Is they set the table up like this so I can sit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I understand why you think you can sit there.
Yeah,
I'm telling
there was
you
no
cannot.
sign. Like, there were literal signs on the table.
On the tables that were closed,
and
there's signs that say, don't sit here.
But there was none on his table. So I just hate the fact that he's like, I found a loophole.
Yeah.
Like, like, no, it's 6 feet. Like, you're not tricking a virus. Like, you fucking idiot. Like,
yeah.
COVID's not like, God damn it, they didn't put the sign down. I'm not going to kill their grandmas. Never mind.
Yeah, it was just bizarre. I liked that he was like, his friend was so quiet. And then did you catch what his friend said when he like chimed in? His friend's just like awkwardly sitting there while like his friend's being a dick. And then his friend goes, buddy, we help each other. I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. I'm like, no, it's not a help each other situation, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, help us by
that was how you would help me, is get the fuck up.
There were places to sit around the corner.
Yeah, like, and then they said something to each other in a different language. And he was like, okay,
sure.
we get up.
Yeah, he's like, uzla dirty Jew. And
yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We had some other stuff to get into.
Yeah.
If you're not following us on social media, Parker and I, one thing that we're going to start doing going forward here. Oh boy, let me try to see if I can find the number.
Oh, is it the voicemail that you're plugging?
Yeah, buddy.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, we're doing a voicemail now.
Yeah, so me and Parker just were thinking about it, and we're like trying to figure out a way to get more
fan interaction. Yeah.
There you go. And one way that we thought we would do it is we set up a Google Voice number. So after you listen to today's episode, all the way through, because if you fucking leave us a voicemail of some bullshit saying something that we say later on in the episode, you're not allowed to listen anymore. You're banned from listenership.
Yeah,
you've been exiled.
100%. You're the Czech Republic of the, the podcast fans.
So what we did was we set up this Google Voice number. The number you can call and leave a voicemail is 415-POD-PHIL. That's 415-763-7445. We'll send you straight to voicemail. You'll get to hear my lovely voice. And then you can just leave us a voicemail. Let us know if we missed anything in the episode that you thought was of note. Yeah. A criticism, a
critique,
only constructive.
Praise?
Yeah, no praise.
No, do
not give us any compliments.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Except on my song choices. Other than that, don't.
Oh, and by the way, Google transcribes everything, so I'll be able to read it before we play it on the air. So don't try to sneak in some foul language or anything like that. Okay, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it family friendly. I don't want any shenanigans.
This is a god.
You guys log on and call Parker a kike or something like that. Don't even try that shit.
Yeah, totally.
We do have a voicemail. I think our friend Oscar left us a voicemail. You want to listen to it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Oscar, the design guy.
Hell yeah. Oscar, don't just call yourself the design guy.
You're more than that.
You're much more than that to us.
Yeah, you're the shirt guy.
Yeah.
You're
the sticker guy.
You're the sticker guy.
You're everything to us, man.
You're Italian, I think.
On Instagram. I just want to tell you, keep up the good work. Isn't too much shit to look forward to these days, but your show is one of them. Keep it up, man. Peace.
Oh, thanks, Oscar. Thanks. That's very sweet of you. Yeah. If you're wondering what Google Voice thought you said, it's my tell you I keep up the good work. Isn't too much to look forward to these days, but I'm always one of them. Give up, man.
Yeah, I was reading every other word. I'm like, oh, that's nice. But
this is how those fucking weird European guys were arguing with us yesterday. It's my tell you, I keep up the good work. Isn't too much to look forward to these days, but I'm always one of them. Give up, man.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, that whole interaction, like, I never stick up for myself, but At the end of the day, we got Liam Neeson's daughter back, so I'm happy.
Yeah, well, that was actually something you were talking about the other day. Is like you're going to work on sticking up for yourself more.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? My songs are amazing. That was "Partners in Crime" by Coma Cinema.
We've never had an argument on the quality of song.
Yeah,
it's always been the effect of the intro music.
Very true. I like shoehorning though. That's fun.
For who?
For me.
Yeah, so you can call in, leave us a voicemail, 415-763-7445, 415-POD-PHIL.
Yeah.
All right. There was one more piece of housekeeping we had to get to. I think actually it was Oscar who sent us this story. Sexy Vegan earlier this year pled no contest to a felony charge.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know about this, right?
No, I did not.
All right, I'm going to read it to you. I don't want you to look at it. I want you to just hear.
Okay.
Sexy Vegan, a.k.a. Hansel De Bartolo III.
What? I did not know he had a
I did not know he was
sexy name
ethnic,
like that.
No.
Man.
Pleaded no contest today to a misdemeanor charge of disturbing the peace. Oh, so it was a misdemeanor. Stemming from a video he posted last year online that prosecutors said showed a pit bull, quote, licking the defendant's rear end.
Oh, my God. That's so dangerous because their jaw's locked, too. I don't know if that's true, but that's a rumor.
I can't figure out. I'm trying to figure out from this if Sexy Vegan, like, the dog was licking his asshole.
Yeah.
Or if it was just, like, licking his butt. You know?
I don't know. Who's worse, though, him or Michael Vick? Which one, if you were a pit bull, which one would you...
Yeah, dog fighting or dog loving?
Yeah,
you know?
true. I'd say that, that's he loves his dog more than most of us love our dogs.
Yeah,
so.
For sure. I mean, a guy, but the thing that we did learn from this, from Googling Sexy Vegan, is he is a write-in presidential candidate. Oh, God, look at his fucking website.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Jesse, can you put this
works
up on
out.
there?
I'll say that.
It's up.
It's up? Dude, look at how bad.
It's up, all right. It is up and fully erect.
Yeah. Wow, he's hot, dude.
Dude, wow, he really... Yeah, like his face isn't sexy because it's, there's Smurf cum over it, but like he has a really nice body.
Dude, but look at how bad his website is. It looks like when you tried to write HTML and create your own MySpace website.
Dude, it looks like a 5th grade art project. Like that's...
Oh, dude, look at he put up an article from her campus, which is an Instagram page, which is the 7 best Dr. Phil guests.
Oh, good.
Anyway, check out that
before
ass.
They were famous.
That's awesome. Dude, look at he's got ass. Look at that
he
ass.
He has a
Parker.
very, wow. Those,
Are you plumped up, dude?
Man. Yeah, we need some buns for those dogs, if you know what I mean.
Dude, look at, he's got an album out.
Wait, PewDiePie?
PewDiePie does like Dr. Phil things.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's running for president. Okay, let's see his political policies.
He makes just as much sense as Trump and Biden when he talks.
To be honest, yeah. Sexy Vegan is my legal name, and I am an independent write-in 2020 presidential candidate endorsed by NPR. What? No way NPR endorsed him.
No way.
It's probably some dude, Neil Patrick Rogers. And that endorsement is on my site, sexyvegan.net. Legalization of victimless crimes. Dude, actually, that's not a bad policy to run on.
like a dog licking your asshole.
Yeah.
Did he put on peanut butter at least, or was it?
I don't know, dude. There was no more details. It sucked. Oh, okay. Oh, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah. Awesome
fucking politics by Sexy Vegan. The number one political platform item is legalization of victimless crimes. It starts off by talking about how, a bunch of people are incarcerated for drugs. And then you just, if you just skim through and get down, halfway, I like this part. It said, where was it? Goddamn. I used to use cocaine. The price was $50 a gram. Prostitute. That's just a random sentence. Oh, wait, hold on. The rest of that sentence was, with drugs, prostitution, and nudity legalized, you take the power out of the hands of the cartels.
Yeah.
You know the cartels of naked people?
Yeah, I don't know if they're cartels, but...
Know what you are getting And individuals who use can pay much less to, God damn it, this is so hard to read. Parts of Mexico where the cocaine is decriminalized, the price is only $5 a gram, and back when I used cocaine, the price was $50 a gram. He's just talking about the deflation of the cocaine market.
Yeah, he just wants cheap cocaine. That's why he's running for president.
Man, he's so concerned about the price of cocaine, he's either running for president or joining the CIA.
Yeah.
Jails and prisons will be phased out. Dude, is he the most progressive candidate
Yeah,
in the
maybe.
race?
Wow.
Any intentional captivity of innocent living beings shall be made illegal effective immediately via executive order, and this includes mandatory ventilation.
What?
As to not trap insects.
Wait, what about having a pet, though? Would that qualify as trapping an animal?
I think so.
Man.
But you can't trap insects.
Wow. Not even to let them out? Not even to cup it?
Animal testing of any kind should be illegal, so that includes testing analingus on a dog.
Oh, wow. 5-year minimum sentence for getting an abortion. Weird. Just super right-wing. Oh, no.
No more trash is policy number 5.
No more trash.
Everything must be recycled, and landfills will...
Everything?
Everything.
Here are these bloody condoms. I'm just going to... These can be used again.
Yeah, these have been AIDS tested already, so they're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm not sure where we're going with number 6, sexy vegan.
Yeah.
Parker, read that one out loud.
It's highlighted. I can't really see it. Oh, age of consent shall be universalized at 16.
That's insane.
Yeah. Is that dog ears or human ears?
Plan B shall be made available for free to prevent unwanted pregnancies, and abortion shall be made illegal.
Wait, what? What? Fucking what?
What the fuck, man? That doesn't even make sense.
That doesn't make...
So he's saying that you can get the Plan B pill, but that's after like a couple days. That thing's that thing's got to be carried to term. What the fuck?
Yeah, and it's just like I'm against 3-hour abortions.
Dude, what an absolute insane policy to follow. Abortion shall be made illegal up with is assisted suicide shall be legalized.
Yeah,
but then
what?
pesticides are made illegal.
Yeah.
So the only thing you can kill is yourself.
You could kill yourself, old people, but no fetuses.
Look at number 10, dude.
Plastic bags shall be illegal.
Yeah, we got that from the recycling part, dude.
What if you're really old and you kill yourself with the plastic bag? What about that?
Dude, also so funny, there's not an ounce of foreign policy on here. Nothing about Israel or the Middle East or anything. It's just like, and if I'm president, cocaine will be $5 a gram. Abortions are illegal, but you can kill yourself if you want. And goddamn it, no garbage. Awesome,
man.
dude.
Dude, this is great. This is like if Keith Richards ran for president.
Yeah, and it's just in a Google Doc, too. Oh, dude, he's got a whole page called Me with Hot Chicks.
Oh, I feel like they're chickens. Let's see.
That'd be so hacky if he did that. Please don't accuse Sexy Vegan of that.
I feel like...
The page is not loading. Or it's loaded completely, and these are all the pictures of him with hot chicks.
Yeah, it's a self-deprecating joke.
Yeah, let's see pictures with him and celebs. Okay.
Wait, it's just an Instagram?
It's Chris Brown's Instagram. Chris Brown put him on Instagram.
And
dude, all of these are just videos. Oh, it's him and Dr. Phil.
Oh, that's great. He's
and
like,
Jay
my
Leno.
Security isn't with me today.
Dude, this is funny. Him and Jake Paul.
In the
him and Jeff
forest.
Ross.
Oh, God.
Those are all the celebrities he knows. Jeff Ross, Jake Paul. I don't know. Is that David Draymond from Disturbed?
No idea.
Jay Leno.
Yeah, so I hear this thing.
Yeah, I mean, have you guys heard about this guy? Have you seen this guy, this weird guy with a flat ass walking all over Hollywood?
Something like hot vegetarian. I don't.
All right. I think that we can get into the episode here.
What about the?
Yeah, I know. Don't.
Oh, sorry.
I got it.
I'm not. I thought you were playing cool.
Look at this guy standing up for himself has turned into bullying me all of a sudden. I don't like this. I don't like how you're treating me.
Hey, don't talk to First Mike that way. That's not okay.
You got here early to make Jesse change the graphic, so your head's huge on the poster, and then it says with Drew Absher at the bottom.
There was this one comic. Did we talk about that comic who we kept fucking with because he only knew that I was on this podcast?
Oh, I don't think we did.
That's so funny.
Go ahead. You want to tell that story?
Yeah. So there's this like newer comic, and at one of the outdoor open mics, he just comes up to me and is just like, "Yeah, man, how do you?" Like in front of Drew, like Drew's literally
I'm sitting right there,
sitting right there. And he's just like, what did he ask? Do you remember what he asked again?
He was like, hey, man, don't you host Fill My Heart podcast?
Yeah.
And then Parker's like, yeah, that's me.
I'm like, yeah, man, it's a tough job. But, I mean, like running a podcast by yourself, someone's got to do it. And like Drew's just like chuckling.
Yeah.
And
it was funny. Well, it was just funny because he like had no idea.
No idea. Like I kept dropping hints.
But
like,
it was great because like... that just means he really doesn't listen to the podcast at all, and he was more just like faking it to like start a conversation with you.
100%.
That's why it was so funny.
No, that's what I loved about. Yeah, I'm just like yeah, I mean, I thought about having, like some sort of, editor or something because I can't upload the episodes by myself. But what are you going to
do? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what today's episode is.
Yeah.
I don't. It doesn't fucking. Who cares? All right. We got an ad to read. Parker, do you want to start?
Yeah. Should I do a Spencer Sellens impression?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to.
Hey, man. I'm sorry if it's okay.
No, you're reading. No, you're reading the email with. Just start here.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Thank you. No, okay, Tangents with Spencer Sellens is a new podcast from comedians, and our friend Spencer Sellens. Okay, it's funny enough.
Yeah, Spencer's been on the podcast.
Yeah, we love him. He's a great guy.
He's got a new podcast called Tangents. I don't know. It's just a talking podcast.
Yeah, Tangents features other comedians and entertaining guests where any and every topic is considered, like, the Drew and myself.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Sorry, I thought it was a quote, and then I realized it wasn't a quote. And you ever see that video of Kevin Sorbo saying "disappointed"?
What? Who the fuck is Kevin Sorbo?
He was Hercules, and he's like a big Christian type guy.
No, I don't know what this is.
So like, there's video in like Hercules, right? Like he's supposed to just act disappointed, right? Like he's
okay.
But instead he just looks off in the distance, like goes, disappointed. That was me.
That's funny. Yeah, God, that is funny. I've never seen that. Anyway, Tangents is just a podcast where Spencer talks to his guests about a myriad of things. Parker and I have both been guests. Let's see. Oh, Parker. Wait, it says episode 11 and 3 and 12. Who cares? Me and Parker have been on there. You guys, there's not that many.
Oh, I've been on his podcast twice.
Oh, okay. So you've been on podcasts 11. Or I was on episode 11. You were on 3 and 12.
Yeah. We had such a fucking super, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but we had this super funny riff going. And then like a bumblebee just came in and like his fiance killed it. Had to
wow,
do
man.
It. Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff you can hear on Spencer's new podcast, Tangents. You can hear Parker freak out like a child at the sight of a bumblebee.
I had, like, growing up, kind of a phobia of bees, and it lingers a little bit.
Yeah, I think everyone has that phobia.
No, but I mean, like, it was
like you
really
would run
bad.
from bees?
Yeah, like I would.
God, how did you not get murdered as a child? I mean by bullies.
Yeah,
I don't beat your ass to death.
Yeah, they probably just felt bad.
Other Tangent guests that have also been on our podcast include Sam Hochhalter, David Samuel, Josh Means, and many more.
Yeah, and more to come.
You can check out Tangents with Spencer Sellens on Apple, Spotify, Google, and wherever you get your podcasts. And leave a review telling Spencer that the Fill My Heart boys sent you, and he'll give us some sloppy toppy for every recommendation. Yeah. Spencer will suck our penises.
Do we know his Instagram and all that?
I think it's Tangents with Spencer Sellens. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's not in there. You know what, Spencer? Do better. No.
Yeah, do better, Spencer. Write a better copy, you piece of shit.
Yeah. No.
We're going to get an email in 45 seconds. Like, sorry about that, guys. Sorry.
Sorry, I'll kill myself if it's okay.
Spencer's the most apologetic person we've ever met.
Yeah, he's great.
The podcast is fun. I was on there. We talked a shit ton about Epstein, and
yeah,
it was fun.
We were talking about, it's just the dumbest riff, but I have not laughed about something just felt so carefree about it. You know, it's like we forgot about the world, you know, man. No, but we had just a super dumb riff about like about someone like farting every time they're around racism, and like it was just it's something.
How the fuck did you guys get there? I don't know. You got to listen to the episode to figure it out.
Is so funny.
That is pretty funny though. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Check out Tangents with Spencer. All right. We're going to. I really don't know what today's episode is called. That's why I'm kind of frustrated because. It's a pretty basic episode. I wish I knew what number it was.
Yeah. It's not like they could put that in the description or anything.
Yeah, it's not like Dr. Phil could just name the episodes, you know, what day they came out or whatever, so it'd be easier to find. But this episode is about a lady who's trying to fix her... I call her a broken kid.
Yeah.
Maybe we stop saying bad kids and just start calling them broken.
That is true.
And I don't mean like in like emotional broken. I just mean like they are broken, like defective, you know?
Yeah, defective.
Like they don't work as
They're
good.
Spies.
Yeah. Woman says 15-year-old daughter calls her bitch, slut, and whore.
Wow.
10 times better.
Oops.
I've lost control of my 15-year-old daughter, Gracie.
How long ago was that? I could have literally picked the song "She's Lost Control" by Joy Division.
You could have picked any song.
Yeah.
Fine, you're not my dad. You're not my dad.
That's just a Domino's pizza delivery. She's like, "You're not my dad." He's all, "I just need someone to sign the." Look, I'm sorry, I forgot your Pepsi.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm not," and quite honestly, I'm very happy right now.
I'm assuming that's like a stepdad or something, but she is. This is such a funny visual. Like she's 15 years old, and not to be mean, but I think it is relevant. Like usually when we see like these bad kids,
yeah,
they're like bad kids with confidence, mostly because like they seem to at least be like the pretty girl at school or something, and she is not.
Yeah, she's
not
a little.
She's not the pretty girl at school.
Yeah, you just like if you just called her fat, it would be less demeaning than like fucking.
You know how they did Young Sheldon as a spinoff of The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah,
they should do Young Fortune as a spinoff. She looks like a young Fortune Feemster.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, let's continue. Oh, also, she's sitting at the kitchen table, and it's just steel folding chairs like that they use in WWE.
They probably stole them from an event. They look so white trash.
Now, stop. Do not like that. Shut your now.
Gracie calls me bitch, slut, and a whore.
You're a disrespectful bitch. Get away from me. Get away from me. She said she tried to piss me off.
It is funny seeing like an ugly person act this bad.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, what, are we going to pretend?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I couldn't act like this and get away with it, you know?
You know, that's what I mean is like,
but I mean,
nobody's ever going to put up with this shit, you know?
I'm sure that there's some, like, you know, I don't think that a kid like this is made in a vacuum. I'm sure it's the parents' fault.
Oh, it totally is, and you see the mom's terrible shit. This is
I mean, the white trash finger pointing is...
Yeah, I mean, but the daughter, like, is very... She talks with, like, a black accent really heavily
totally.
And shit, and it's just, like... It's weird seeing, like, the ugly girl in school be like this. You know what I mean?
No, I get that.
I guess it's probably a defense mechanism. I'm not... By the way, I'm not calling her ugly as, like... take shots at her. It is just worth noting that usually in these episodes it's like a skinny little like a Danielle Brzoli type that's like, you know, I'm the hottest shit in the school, you know, that kind of attitude.
Totally. Well, I think the hottest shit at schools are the bullets that are... Anyway, so I'm trying to
That's a good point.
Sneak them in there.
Gracie is volatile.
You're a freaking liar.
Very loud. Confrontational.
She makes me want to beat my on the table. Do it!
Gracie makes our home life a living hell. Gracie is all-consuming. I have nothing left.
Yeah, you can say that again. I believe that she does look like she consumes all.
God damn it.
Anybody
Yeah,
else?
this looks like if like Chris Farley survived the overdose. Put on a wig.
Yeah. She's like Chris Farley after like he fell off a horse.
Yeah.
So get out of my room. No!
Gracie is the boss, and it should not be that way.
It's against my rules in this house. I don't care. I know you don't.
The mom's like, it's against the rules. She's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Mom's like, yeah, I know you don't.
I know you don't. I
Good
just wanted
comeback,
to tell
Mom.
you.
Good comeback, Ma. How do
I know,
put
baby.
down?
You are dad. Baby, I know. It's okay. I'm not your baby either.
Everyone's
Aw.
day depends upon Gracie's
Yeah, that's sad.
attitude and how she wakes up. I don't know what you want from me, Grace.
So leave me alone because y'all woke me up.
Gracie had a huge social media presence. She had 15,000 followers. At one point, Gracie had 4 separate Instagram accounts, and I didn't know about any of them.
We do this all the time. I'm not hiding anything. I have one Instagram. That's all.
Gracie was...
Did they have to show the
They
photo?
don't. I don't want to go back to him because I feel like it's really fucking weird to show him. But
Yeah.
they just like did a real quick smash cut of like her in like real skimpy clothing. Yeah, I won't spoil
Yeah.
anything
Dude,
coming up, but
it's-
let's just say she's in a bit of trouble.
It's funny how fucking like quick everyone was to like throw. What was that Netflix thing? Everyone.
Oh, you know, I that completely flew right over my head.
Yeah.
I heard it in passing. I guess like Netflix like used like a promo shot of like teenage girls twerking.
No, not teenage even.
Oh, really?
Like fucking like
Ooh.
but it's crazy because that's literally every Dr. Phil.
Yeah, oh yeah, every
episode.
Dr. Phil with a bad kid. He's like, show a 15-year-old with their nipples hard. It's like, why? Why do we have to
Yeah.
show that?
Totally. If I didn't know any better, I'd say like Jeffrey Epstein like was a co-producer on the show.
Just funny to think about like a pedophile just tuning into Dr. Phil every day. And then he's
totally
like,
could.
ugh, it's about a drug-addicted mom again. Well, maybe tomorrow it'll be about a bad 15-year-old girl.
He's just like, God damn it, it's a Robin episode. Like,
Shit, today's episode is about a man who thinks he's Batman. Motherfucker, I'll tune in next week.
Photos and graphic videos of herself on social media. I had no idea about it. Gracie was sending
just when she says graphic videos, I just imagine like 3 guys, 1 hammer. She's like, just a caption like vibes. Mr. Hands.
Oh, I had another riff about the pedophile watching. When he's
yeah.
watching this, he's like, yeah, call your mom a whore. Yeah.
photos and the videos to a 24-year-old man that approached her and said that she could make quite a bit of money. Gracie had made $1,800. Gracie's dad called the police because he found some...
All right, so if you missed that, we were kind of riffing over it. Basically, someone approached her on Instagram and offered her money for her nudes.
Yeah.
And she made $1,800 selling her nudes to this guy. Or I don't know if she was selling them strictly to this guy, but she was distributing child porn, basically.
Yeah.
some of the photos on
Which
her
is a
phone.
crime, right? No.
Which, I mean, they have to prove it. You know, so it's not always wrong. Especially, didn't Pete Townsend distribute child porn, but he was trying to solve a crime?
Guys,
so
this is actually Chris D'Elia. This wasn't an alias
hey,
podcast.
what's up, babies? It's me, Chris D'Elia.
The videos were of Gracie performing sexual acts with a man. I was absolutely shocked.
Gracie was charged with distributing child pornography because she willingly sent the sexual images to an adult male.
And we have a court date to attend now. I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like she's destroying her life.
Oh, she's flipping off
She's
the
badass,
camera.
dude. That's awesome. She flipped off the camera.
Yeah,
So, dude, that's such a cool, like, 15-year-old thing to do.
that is cool. Or, yeah.
Okay, so, Mom, how did this happen? How did you get in the situation you're in right now?
Love Dr. Phil's just like, so is she flipping me off? I don't get it. Is
That's
that
pretty
really
fucked up. I'm bringing her on my show to try to help her. She doesn't sound like a good kid. I like that he's asking her how this all started.
Yeah.
Well, it all started when I was a soft fucking parent to begin with.
In your opinion?
Gracie's been in and out of counseling and out of trouble with the...
Okay, but before that, idiot, why did she have to go
Yeah,
to
and maybe
counseling?
don't let her be out of counseling anymore. Make her be in counseling.
Yeah.
for as long as I can remember. I'm here right now because I can't do it by myself anymore.
Okay, but how did it get this way?
Honestly, I'm probably partially to blame for that. The way that I've...
He's like, all right, that's the end of the episode. Thank you, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
You know, my kid's behavior might actually be my fault.
I want Dr. Phil to be more condescending to these people.
Me too.
Like Sacha Baron Cohen is. Like,
yeah.
No, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying whose fault is it, you know?
Like, was there anyone who was in charge of her?
Yeah.
Or, like, responsible for her
because there's no way
upbringing?
you raised her, right? There's no way.
Build it over the years may not have been the best. I think that within the last year, I've done 10 times better. And now that I'm following through and trying to get her to act the way a 15-year-old should, she's rebelling against that partially also.
Okay. Well, first off, I have to pick on your words a little bit here. You said I'm partially to blame for that. Have you done this intentionally?
No.
Okay, that's where I'm picking on your words. There's a difference between blame and responsibility. Blame implies intent. If you didn't do it intentionally, but yet you're involved...
It's not child pornography. And that's what I've been trying to tell Robin.
Let me fight for you in court. I think I got some good arguments to make.
My friend Alan Dershowitz...
responsible for it. There's a difference between blame and responsibility.
I'm
Okay.
partially responsible.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Now don't interrupt me again.
Like, do I blame the Jews for 9/11? No, but are they responsible?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I think they is.
you're being hard on yourself in that regard because I don't think you have any bad intent here.
Now, I got an idea for your daughter, okay? Now, hear me out. This is going to sound harsh, but I have a feeling she uses the N-word a lot, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Now, hear me out. Let's just cancel her. Let's make sure she's never able to get a job, never able to go back to school because she's getting death threats.
Can we agree on that?
Absolutely.
So I'm actually arguing for you here.
Thank you.
Okay, but no, that's right. I don't think you want anything but this child to be happy. You want the child to be happy, right?
Absolutely. It's my job to make her a functioning part of society, and right now she's not going to be.
I think she's functioning.
Yeah.
She's poorly, just chugging along. All right, next clip is called Mom Admits She's Called Teenage Daughter a Hoe, punched her 3 times.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about what we're talking about with her.
Now let's talk about what we're talking about, what we're talking about. I'm a stumbling idiot.
Let's talk about this burnt toast that I smell.
Hold on, I got to hear that again.
Let's talk about what we're talking about with...
So I used to meet this guy named Corn Pop, and I have hair legs.
Now, yeah, yeah, he's just fucking. What's the rooster from Looney Tunes?
Oh,
Foghorn Leghorn.
I'll
say it. Let's talk about what we're talking about.
Well, let's talk about what we're talking about with
well,
her
she's like, no, I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
No, let's talk about what we're not talking about.
actions and your reactions. Okay, because I think this is where this responsibility comes into play here. Gracie, on the action side, she called her mom a bitch. You punched her in the face 3 times.
I did. I didn't even realize what I was doing.
That was Dr. Phil clapping for her. He's like, good for you. How do we get some shots in?
My son was in the background, screaming at me to stop.
She calls you a name, and you're on her, and you punch her in the face 3 times. This is your child.
Well, she went down on the first one. I wouldn't have heard the second two.
Well, Dr. Phil, we have a simple rule in our house, and it applies to all things authoritarian, is why don't you just comply?
Well, here's the thing, is that if her chin was as weak as the rest of her body, it wouldn't take 3 shots.
The most powerful role model in any child's life is the same-sexed parent. You model for this child emotion, problem-solving, intellect, conduct. She calls you a name, and you physically attack her.
I can't excuse it.
Of course
We've
not.
been doing this for so long.
She has sex with an 18-year-old. You tell her that she chooses to be a slut, and you don't want the guy's life ruined.
That is in reference to
All right, dude, this is one of the most bizarre things.
Yeah. Very.
No, because like what you're about to hear is weird fucking parent logic, and I'll be 100% honest. I don't understand it, and I don't agree with it at any point.
Yeah.
Here you go.
To the fact that most of these guys don't know how old she is. Gracie doesn't look like she's 15.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, she absolutely
She
does.
1,000% looks like a fucking 15-year-old.
Yeah.
At no point would I think that woman is older than 15.
No, 100%.
And if she is lying to them, telling them that she's 16 or 17 years old and they're 18 or 19,
Yeah, but that's...
Yeah.
Let's just let her get through this.
I don't think their life should be ruined if she's making that choice to be promiscuous, to sneak out of my home and meet these guys, and I have no idea. Now, if they're older than that, if they know how old she is, they absolutely need to be held responsible. Absolutely. They know better. But a 17 or 18-year-old...
But you understand there are 1,000 other responses you could make to that don't have anything to do with his age, her age, this, but you said you choose to be a slut, I'm not going to ruin the guy's life.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
It's... I can't even, I really don't even know what to say to that. Is like, yeah, like they're 18-year-olds fucking a 16, like a girl they think is 16. It's like, still wrong. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're arguing about here. It's like,
Yeah.
Look, they don't know she's 15. They think she's 16. At which point, once a lie's been told, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm about law and order here. You know, weird behavior.
Okay, Gracie, she claims that a man convinced her to sell nude pictures and photos.
Those are the same thing, Dr. Phil. Pictures and photos are the same thing.
Did he actually say that?
Yeah, I just caught that. Listen to this.
She claims that a man convinced her to sell nude pictures and photos.
Some of them were hentai.
Yeah.
Others
and some nude renditions and renderings and photographs.
And you say, well, I didn't know about the man. I thought you were just being a hoe.
Oh, my God.
Dude, this is so weird that her daughter is like getting into legal trouble, and she's like, well, stop being such a fucking whore.
Yeah,
you know, it's
good
so
God,
weird.
man.
I didn't find out about the man until we were in probation office. Gracie didn't tell me anything about him. And I was devastated when I found out. I was bawling in the probation office when I found out about this man. Because Gracie may continue to make bad decisions and send pictures out to people that she thinks she cares about, but I don't think it would have been taken to the extent that it was at all if she had not been approached by him to make money off of it.
You thought she was just being a hoe.
Gracie's
A hoe. So one thing you got to say about my daughter is she is a no good, rotten bitch.
Yeah.
Gracie likes to have attention. Gracie is very proud of her booty, and she'll tell
What the fuck
What?
are you talking about?
Yeah.
You dumb fucking lady.
Wow. So dumb.
That's how you're justifying this? Is like, look, my daughter's got confidence. What
Yeah.
can I say?
Yeah.
She's a confident young lady who likes getting
Yeah.
rammed from behind. What am I supposed to do about that? You know, I call her a hoe.
Look, she has confidence in her body, which is fucking abhorrent to
Yeah.
me. So-
Yeah. And she's like, Dr. Phil, what am I supposed to do? Tell her it's not flattering? I mean, I'm going to let her keep fucking. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? If that's what her heart desires.
you that. I think that, like you said, there's a reason behind it all. Her dad's not present in her life. I think she's searching for that male acceptance in her life, and I think that she's going about it the wrong way of course. She's looking to these men to give her the acceptance that her own dad won't give her.
You described her as a hoe.
I have called her.
She is a hoe. And I'd like to reiterate, Dr. Phil,
And
I
I'd
do
like
believe
to-
she's a fucking hoe.
A hoe. It was a while ago. It was a long time ago.
So she was younger.
Yeah.
She bought a $15.
Yeah. She's like, look, I called my 15-year-old daughter a hoe years ago.
Years ago.
It was not recent.
I was really into the band 303, and I just...
Burner phone because you took her phone away.
The police confiscated the second.
Because the police got it because it has evidence on
Yes.
it. So
The police
she
got it because they wanted to look at the pictures.
Police are no good either.
Yeah.
a phone from a girl.
Fuck
And
12.
you say, well, you didn't want her to have the phone, but you say, I can't take it away because she's bigger and stronger. Which
Dr.
means
Phil, I
you've
cannot.
surrendered.
Now, I know that your argument here makes sense. She's bigger and stronger. Here's what I suggest we give to Snorlax over there. is we fill her up with carbs, give her a lot of waffles and pancakes for breakfast. That's going to slow her down. She's going to be in no mood to fight.
Oh, I have some tranquilizer that'll take down the bull elephant.
Yeah, I got some leftover rhino tranks from that time I did the most dangerous game type Hunger Games thing in my backyard.
Yeah, if you still have that phone, I can trade them to you.
Take it to the next level anymore. If I don't surrender, it's me and her on the ground rolling around fighting in front of my other children.
No, I hear you, but pull it together, all right? Don't cry. Don't cry, Matif. Dr. Phil just gets real uncomfortable. He's like, I don't like when people cry near me. Can you stop? No.
Only sluts
No,
cry.
I hate that when people get emotional. Please stop. Did you ever know anyone who would say shit like that?
No.
I knew so many girls who would be like, I hate when guys cry.
What? Really?
You're like,
That's
you're a dick.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
That's a dick move.
I hate when people have emotions.
Us. We've never come to blows. I have hit her in the face once. She's never hurt me, though. But
Damn, what a bitch.
Well, it sounds like you figured out where she draws the line.
Well, why don't you hit her more?
Yeah. Sounds like you get some good knocks in on her. She's going to quit. All right.
I'm fearful that's the next level.
But have
That's
you
the next
lost
step.
your compass?
Absolutely. With her, yes.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that. All right, looks like we're gonna have to do this as a two-parter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're not gonna have enough time to get to all 6 clips,
All
but that's fine. I call my mom a bitch and I call her a whore, says 15-year-old. Let's meet Gracie.
Gracie,
My relation-
which stands for Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. That's why she hasn't hit her back, because her ground game's a lot better.
She's trying to get her into full guard.
Yeah.
Every day we argue, yell at each other. No! Stop! Why are you doing this? I don't care about the police. They can kiss my butt. Me and my mom argue about anything. The biggest stuff, the smallest stuff. I'm not a quiet person.
Dude, I really am not trying to be mean when I say this.
Yeah.
But she's like, there are a couple, I notice this a lot with like trashy white people.
Yeah.
Usually of a larger build.
Mm-hmm.
Their face has no distinct facial features.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you notice that? Like when she's talking, like look when she's talking, like there's just nothing about her face that is like distinct.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to. My mom looked like this too.
Really?
Yeah, before she was on drugs, like I couldn't begin to explain to you what my mom looks like.
Yeah.
Because it's just like all of her face is just like.
Maybe that's how she can lose weight, is if she does drugs.
Yeah.
I'm not a quiet person.
Or mouth.
No! You still are! Get out of here! How do you sound? I call my mom a bitch and I call her a whore. I tell her all the time. My mom punched me in the face when I was 14 because I called her a bitch. My
14? Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy.
mom provokes me. She just does stuff to make me more angry. Get away from me! Stop antagonizing me! Me and my mom put.
So funny to hear a 15-year-old struggle with vocab words.
Yeah,
like
don't
that.
I just learned this. Hold on,
Yeah,
don't.
hold on. I was just.
Ant means against in Latin. She's like, Dr. Phil's like, would you like the root of origin?
Well, about a year ago, I went to live with my grandpa in Oregon. While I was there, I got into a lot of fights. I got in a fight with my stepdad 2 years ago. He was cussing at me, and I kicked him in his face because he had a paddle to my neck. And I called the cops.
Had to what
and they
to her
A
neck?
paddle?
Paddle?
I don't know.
said that I assaulted him, so I went to jail. I have charges against me right now for distributing child pornography. I sold my nudes for money. I shot them in my bedroom. I didn't ever posted them. I sent them to one single person. He sold them. He knew I was
Ghislaine Maxwell. And she sent it to Prince Charles, and then it just went.
Prince Andrew, not Prince
Oh,
Charles.
okay.
Leave Charles out of this.
to one single person. He sold them. He knew I was 14 at the time. He's like 21 or 22. I haven't met him. He kept
Why do
telling
they keep showing the fucking photos?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it.
me that they needed to be naked photos. I was like, okay, if I'm making money, then I'll do it. I am worried about it because I never thought anybody would find out. I'm not taking nude photos of myself anymore. I wrote to Dr. Phil because I want our family to be happy again. I feel like an adult. I know I've been through a lot for a girl my age.
Yes, yes,
The title of this video should just be 15-year-old discovers Snapchat.
All right, Gracie, good to meet you.
I'm gonna meet you.
This is appears to be a highly volatile, combative situation. Why do you think that is?
It's mainly me, definitely. When I get mad, like if one little thing makes me mad, I want to keep on going. I want to keep it, like make it more than it really is.
Why is that?
I'm just a bad person, Dr. Phil. All jokes aside, I'm not worth any time.
I really don't know. Sometimes I like arguing.
Okay, well, how's that working for you?
Bad.
Then go to law school.
Then go.
Stop being a nuisance on your mother.
Yeah. If you like arguing so much, why wasn't your name Robin? Anyway.
It's just funny to be like, the two people that say they like to argue are teenagers who beat their stepdad up.
Yeah.
And people who become lawyers.
How are you not a lawyer, by the way?
Everyone in my family thinks I should still try to pursue law school.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But where?
Like constantly, my grandma's like, "You should go to law school." I'm like, "Grandma, I don't want to do that."
Yeah, you're going in a home. Shut up.
I'm like, I'm waiting for you to die so I can retire.
You have an F average in school.
Mm-hmm.
You're 15 now, so you'll be 18 soon, which means you'll be an adult. And at that point, you have to make your own way. You have to pay your own rent, pay your own car payments.
You got to send those photos to me. You got
your own clothes and food. And so unless you're looking for an exciting career in the fast food industry, you're not going to have.
Well, she said that's really fucking classist
Yeah.
of you, Dr. Phil.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, those aren't workers?
Yeah.
Huh?
Where's
He's
it-
like, no, I was just trying to, like, you
Oh,
know. No, I mean, it wasn't trying to be I don't know. Maybe it was misunderstood what I was saying. No, I think that fast food workers deserve fair wages, just like, God damn it.
But you're not going to have many options in front of you. Is that what you want?
No.
Because it's not going to change her.
I think that she wants fast food, not
Yeah.
fast food working. Though.
She definitely, like, if she goes down this path, could be on, like, My 600-Pound Life.
Totally.
Just because they all have, like, a fucked up backstory.
Totally, yeah. Also, she did her hair in, like, two little buns in the top.
Yeah.
She looks like an Ewok.
Or an walker.
yeah. An E-crawl.
Yeah. Either that or she looks like a loadable Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah.
Her life is going to change yours.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you wake up at 2 in the afternoon, right?
No, that's not true.
That is
I used
accurate.
to. No, it's not.
Do you stay up
I
late?
admit I used to. Like, I used to wake up at like 2, 3, whenever I wanted. But lately I've been getting up at like 11, which is still bad. I know.
Well, call me a liar for 2 hours? I mean, come on.
No, it is. I think
He's very precise.
That's 3.
I don't know what's
you
funny.
dumb
I don't know why
fucking
they're-
idiot.
laughing, but
Because that's a distinction without a
'cause they're dead
difference.
not. Oh my God, bro, I cannot. Okay.
That's a distinction without a difference. You're staying
no, but
up.
11.
Don't get ratchet on me, little.
Yeah, you're not going to out-argue me, let me tell you that right now.
And 2 o'clock is 2 different things. So, and I stand 10 toes on that. So.
Okay, and you stay up
Dr.
late
Phil's
playing-
like, I really wish this bitch would right now.
Yeah, someone come home and back. I'm about to lose it.
and video games?
No, I
On the
stay-
phone, going
not
out? What do you
always.
do?
I stay up late.
What do you do?
Sometimes I play video games with my brother, and then other times I'm on my phone. But, yeah.
Do you have a phone?
No.
Not now?
I do. Yeah, I do. I'm not.
You say that you have sold nude pics and videos and made like $1,800.
Yeah.
And according to your mother, you broke in and vandalized the school.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was fun, I guess. Me.
I'm just imagining her vandalizing the school was just rolling in wet paint and then rolling around on the floor.
Be honest. That's what they kept telling me to do. Be honest. So.
Well, of course, I want you to be honest.
It was fun, and me and my friend was like, "Ooh, let's go do it."
Do you think it's fun for me to pay the restitution still?
No.
That I'm
and
still paying?
I feel bad about that.
Well, you gave a statement to the police about that on February 11th, 2015. You said, we went to the library, pulled out papers, threw them everywhere. We went into the art room, and,
I didn't even get this.
and with a friend, you started pouring glue everywhere.
That does sound fun.
Yeah, that actually sounds
so
awesome.
much fucking fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Started to pour glue everywhere, and a friend found a paper and started throwing it everywhere. I did too.
Look, I watched Breakfast Club, and I got a little carried away.
It sounds like maybe she should be in class more. We went to the library, pulled out papers, and threw them everywhere. We went into the art room, and friend started pouring glue everywhere. I started to pour glue everywhere. Friend found paper and started throwing it everywhere. I did too. I found
It sounds like what really happened was they were like, where the fuck is the glue we're about to huff? And then they just start throwing papers, trying to find it.
And the friend said, let's pour it everywhere. So I did. We just started to throw everything everywhere.
Yeah.
So you
We
just
threw it
trashed
on this dumb bitch who just got her period. And it's cool, though. She had a little thing at prom. But it's fun.
She's
It's
a
fun.
new chick, so we poured pig's blood on her.
Yeah. And it's,
hazing.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just noticing right now, Gracie, dude, I really hate this white person.
Yeah.
The one is just trying so hard to be not white.
Yeah, 100%.
So uncomfortable. She's wearing
Oh, are
the
those
Jordans,
3s?
They're 5s. The ones that she's wearing though are some of the absolute worst Jordans to ever come out there. I forget what they were called. They were the all red ones with the gray tongue.
Yeah.
Just a fucking absolute atrocious shoe.
place.
Yeah.
I love the criticisms of this girl. It's just, she's a slut. Her wardrobe is not on fleek.
Yeah. So we'll get into the rest of the clips next week.
Yeah.
Got to get out of here.
But we love you guys.
We do love you guys. That is
And
true.
We love Spencer Sellens. Also,
don't give him another ad. He didn't pay for one. I'm joking. Go ahead.
I was just going to say you're on Robert Amado's podcast.
Yeah.
Too. We only plug in him, too, because you're on
Yeah,
it. Otherwise, he's got to pay us, of course.
Yeah, pay up, Robert.
That's a good episode.
Hit him with the plugs.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Parker the Newman. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/fillmyheart. And then, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at fillmyheartpod. And, check out Stab Comedy Theater. There's a whole bunch of shit going on online. Like them on Facebook at Stab, and also, Instagram, Twitter at Stab Comedy Theater.
Yep.
And it's the non-douchey spelling of theater. It's ER, not RE.
Not any of that dumb British garbage. Follow me on social media, Drew Rapture on Twitter, Drew Rapture's Dumb on Instagram. Parker plugged the Patreon already, but go subscribe to the Patreon. Wet the beak a little bit. Patreon.com/fillmyheart. We got T-shirts still available if you're looking to get a T-shirt. I'm also going to try to set up a Teespring. I was started with it and then I got bored. But we'll do that. Follow the subreddit. Parker forgot to mention the subreddit.
Oh, yeah.
r/fillmyheart. No, you're all good. And then leave us a voicemail, 415-763-7445.
Yeah.
415-FILL-POD.
Ask us anything. Questions. We get pretty personal.
Yeah, we're neither of us are really afraid to talk about anything.
We'll go there.
All right, guys.
We'll go there.
And taking us out, Parker's pick, Partners in Crime by Coma Cinema, in case you were looking for something to fall asleep to. All right, guys. We will talk to you next week. Goodbye.
So calm.